Anyway, all right, let's get back to Tina. Enough about me. Let's talk about this. I'm here to entertain you guys and to do a good stream. And it seems like no matter what, the universe wants to do something to derail me, whether it's a technical issue or it's just flat out people trying to fuck me over. So, you know, let's lean into it at this point.
Trash Becky. I'm a trash Boogie. I'm a trash Michael.
She does seem like the female version of Boogie.
And I'm gonna trash Boogie's daughter.
You're a trash bitch. Just say subscribe to lolcowqueens.
Subscribe to lolcowqueens. Don't ask me again. Okay. I'm tired of saying it. Just come to the show and you can see it all.
Whoa.
Okay, you broke the camera.
And I farted in your chair.
What?
I farted in your chair.
Oh, she's got to be acting, dude. There's no way this chick's this fucking crazy. She's a good actress, though. Good at acting insane.
Oh, okay, just tell everyone to subscribe.
All right, look at here, man. How many times you gonna say subscribe to lolcowqueens? Okay. I'm tired of saying it. You better all subscribe, because if you don't, I'm gonna splat him like a cockroach.
What does that mean?
Well, then I'm definitely not subscribing then.
You're over. Stop telling me to subscribe. Subscribe, everybody.
She's gonna have a heart attack in a couple years. Maybe in a couple months.
Don't.
Keem, I'm sorry. You asked for like a channel trailer, but this is the best I can get out of her.
Man, the hell with Keem. He don't do nothing. He ain't my boss. You're my boss.
He is your boss too, Tina.
Oh my god.
I tried. I swear I tried.
This shit's so insane. This shit's so crazy. All right, so there is some stuff that went on here. I got to go to lolcowlive though, because I think that it's probably funnier there. Lolcowlive Queens fight, because they get into a screaming match, like trying to eliminate one another. Huge fight, lolcowlive. I think this. Wait, this is from 7 months ago. I want the new one. Let's just go to their channel and see what's happened these past couple streams. The official Boogie video. Oh, okay. They must just be in their streams. Yeah, 1 day ago. Becky's mad. I'm going to let her explain. Mood caught out by local. One host will be fired on live tonight. Okay, I think this is the one I want to look for. But I'm going to skip ahead to when the girls are fighting. I don't really care about Mutahar. We already talked about him yesterday when I was streaming, so I just want to get to the point where the girls are fighting for hosting duties, because I think that's the more interesting thing. I also find it crazy that, yeah, I don't blame you for not subscribing, but I also find it kind of interesting that they pretty much do like drama talk. They do drama talk on lolcowlive. That's all they talk about. They don't talk about anything else really. But I guess, what do you expect them to do? Do you expect them to talk about Palestine or anything like that? EG lady, hello, happy Christmas. How are you, EG, from your fan Kim? Thank you, Kim. I hope you're doing well. My Christmas so far, I'm gonna be honest, it's you know, there's its ups and downs. It just sucks that, you know, I got to deal with so much drama in my own life when all I'm doing is talking about stupid shit online. To be honest, like you guys know, though, I don't care really. Like, I'm not fully invested in the dramas we talk about here. It's more from the entertainment aspect, having fun, joking around about it, you know. But at the same time, it's like, what else are we going to talk about? I don't want to constantly talk about politics. I don't want to constantly talk about other stupid shit, but we will do fun streams. But I thought this would be a fun change of pace to talk about these lolcowqueens and watch them kind of scream at each other, you know. So that's what we're going to do. It's Saturday night. I found that most people new come in over the weekends. Friday night, there was a lot of people coming into the stream that we hadn't seen before. Politics is divisive. Yeah, it is divisive, but at some point, like my brother had a good point. He's like, nobody knows who the people are you're talking about except for the commentary community. And I'm like, yeah, you're actually right. And if I want to target people, like, I'm not going to win people from Nick DiOrio at this point in time, because nobody knows who I am, first off. And like when Nick and Tom always are streaming around the same time as I do. So maybe if I stream later in the day, I'll be better off. You know what I mean? Politics is good. It is fun. I'll talk about it. I mean, I'll talk about anything. You guys know me. I will literally talk about literally fucking anything, because that's what I do. I talk about anything. All right. I think this is where they bring on the girls, and then the girls. Okay, so they have room for 3 hosts, and they're going to end up firing one person. I use the term firing loosely because you never know with this show. I sub to Villain. I'm invested in the locale. She does. All right, good, baby. I'm happy to see that you're invested in this. Let's go. Let's find out what happens with these ladies.
Just watch because there'll be too many people in here.
Yep, I'm gonna go watch it on the big TV with the wifey. I'll see you in a bit.
Yep. Let me bring in. Let's see, Grace. I need.
So that's Grace Thorpe.
You can get in waiting. Kid behind the camera. Go to.
I don't know much about Grace Thorpe, but apparently she's kind of got a little too close of a thing with her daddy or something like that. I don't know.
Like members waiting, pay pig waiting, whatever. I need links. We're gonna need Tina.
Some people say Grace is hot. I guess she's hot for a locale, but I wouldn't say that she's anything crazy. You know, I mean, I guess they have to have something to get the guys to watch, though. You know.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
She got the old school iPhone set up like Moist Critical.
Damn, that shirt's low. We got Becky.
Well, we got Becky on here. So.
We need Tina.
That was a total. By the way, Grace is smart for making her shirt low, right? She knows that it's more likely to gonna get Keemstar to put her on the show if she sexualizes herself. Let's be realistic. Keemstar knows sex sells. Why wouldn't she cut her shirt low? I'd do the same thing, except nobody would watch. You guys would probably turn off if I wore a low cut shirt.
And Mike.
Michael. So that's Becky. I don't know who the bottom girl is, though. I'm learning about all this stuff
Guys,
as far as
while
you
we're
guys
waiting,
are,
let
but
me
I know
play
this
these donations
escalates crazy.
Sorry, I forgot to unpause these.
Kid behind a camera super chatted $20.
So Kid Behind the Camera is the guy who did the documentary on Boogie 2988.
Fire Boogie.
I would love to do documentaries.
Ikebali super.
In fact, there's a guy who I'm talking to who was a really great stand-up comedian, blows away Jake Weddle, and I was talking about him about doing a documentary.
Chatted $25.73. Can we just get to the only part of the stream that matters? The 10 out of 10 hentai recommendations from Mutahar. Backhand index pointing up medium dark skin tone.
Isn't it crazy? The internet's the only place in the world where you could be like completely beloved one day, and then the next day you're the laughing stock of the internet. Like that. This is the only place I know of. Mutahar has a reputation for being completely beloved in the community, and just like that, all of a sudden now everybody hates him. It's crazy to me how quickly that happens. It's riveting stuff, Keemstar. Riveting.
There's Tina. Now we're
Official Rye Nirvana super chatted $50. If Boogie beats Wings, I will give the show 50 gifted subs.
If Boogie, what?
Tralalopta super chatted $20. If you win Wings, you should use a portion of that money to buy the whole lolcowqueen team the spread for bread shirts. Thal super chatted $20.
I will admit, like, this is crazy. This literally was 2 days ago. It's already got 50K subs, and everybody said the show was going to be a complete failure. Yeah, I think Tina's going to be the blue, where that little blue Discord spot is. Kick spell check's so weird. Yeah, Kick changing up your words on your soul.
Don't let them lie to you, chat. None of this is real. They are all generated AI from Mr. Medicare, who is secretly harvesting all the money.
Probably.
Okay.
Grievous Demise super chatted $20.
By the way, I watched what's that? June the King's documentary on Mr. Medicare. I had no idea he has such a rich history on the internet. It blows my mind how involved this guy is in so many different things that have happened on the internet. All without really
hentai is gross at the same time he likes moose knuckles.
Oh my god. So this must be like her son or Tina's son or something, or nephew, who gets her set up with all this stuff, and he just lets it roll and goes, "Make us that money, auntie or mama." I guess it could be a little too tan to be her son, though. What do you guys think?
What is wrong with you guys? Okay, I think we got a few more text-to-speech super chats that are going to roll through, and then we'll start this thing. Just 1 minute. Okay, that's it. All right, perfect.
That's
okay,
it.
Guys, welcome to lolcowqueens. So,
I have that horn.
let me explain. Let me explain what's going on. So obviously, me and Kid Behind the Camera are launching this.
Yeah, Blue Jay, I was not glazing nuts. I don't understand why that guy was like in the comments being like, "So you approve lolly?" Then I was like, "When did I ever say anything that was like pro lolly?" In fact, if anything, I said it was gross several times throughout that stream.
New show.
I think that he got mad because I was giving Mudahar shit, which I was really defending Chud, if anybody.
lolcowqueens on YouTube.
I know you like
I
Sadhorn.
recommend everybody go sub to it right now if you haven't. It's already well over 6,000 subs and 50 members. You can go be a member right now, but it will not be launching until December 16th, 15th, something like that. Moderators maybe put the link to the channel in there. And we're launching the show. Me and Kid Behind the Camera are running it, and we're about to launch the show in a couple weeks here. And we started off with a cast of 3, which would be Lynx, Becky, and Tina. And Grace came in, made her pitch. We added Grace, and we've got concerns from all of you. All of you females have contacted me and Mike. And said,
selective hearing.
I want someone gone. I want to fire someone. I want this. I want that. So I figured, look. It's a real complaint. There's too many pieces of the pie going.
No, there's not. Keem just needed content. Let's be real. He's not stupid. He comes into this be like, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. This is the storyline. All right, make it entertaining, make it fun, make it interesting.
All over. The show probably should have 3 hosts. So why don't you come each of you make your case on why you think a certain person should be fired, and tonight we'll take one off the roster. Becky, you want to start? Go ahead.
I am so fucking ready. You have no idea. I am livid at one of you. So
here we go.
Keem, can you pull up the links to the clips I sent you?
This is like Jerry Springer on the internet. That's all this is. Just like Jerry Springer.
Okay.
Can you guys hear that loud enough?
And which one?
The first one. So before you pull it up, I'll give a bit of context.
Okay.
When Grace came on this show, I did not know the extent of her background. And you can act cute about it, Grace, but this is not going to be cute. I am fucking serious about this. I am disgusted by you and your
guys.
So
Karen mode engaged. Let's go.
Let's go right into it. Okay, Keem, the first clip. Video proof of Ben slapping Grace and kicking her brother. There are a few.
Okay, so I'm going to hit...
We're not going to see violence, are we?
Sure. And you guys can click on where I'm streaming right there to all watch it, and I'm starting the clip right now.
Instances.
You just told... Forget it.
Holy shit. So that's her dad, apparently. What in the hell?
You gotta call the police. We're obstructing something that I need to touch.
This one is him kicking his son, who is on crutches and has a broken leg or some kind of knee injury at the time.
You have to call the police. I want you to call the police. Call them.
This is giving me PTSD from my own experiences in life, dude. For real.
Call the police. Man. Do that again.
Good lord, dude.
You look like you're gonna cry, and then you hold back because you're so afraid of Daddy doing something to you.
What in the fuck am I watching? Yeah, Juice, that family. You're right. I had no idea this shit was going on. This is like pure domestic abuse, man. I could never imagine putting my hands on my daughter. Ever. I remember when she was a little baby, she went to go put her hand in like something that was boiling, and I pulled it away from her and I told her no. And then she went back and tried to do it again. So in order to try to get her to stay away from the boiling pot, I gave her a little tap on the butt, like nothing bad, but I was just kind of like, she was going to hurt herself badly. So I was trying to really stress to her like the dangers of putting your hand near it. And I felt horrible about that. And I didn't even spank her. I just gave her like a little like, go, you know? And ever since then, like I've never, all I got to do is be like, I'll take your iPad now. If she does anything that I don't want her to do, I just threaten to take her iPad or take her computer, and she will be on her best behavior after that. I've never had to put my hands on her. This guy's literally like hitting, like full on straight up kicking and hitting his kids. What a piece of shit, dude. And the sad thing is too, like, it reminds me of stuff that I've grown up with. I've been on a first date with someone before, and I've had one of my dad chase me down the street, kicking and hitting my car because he got in a shouting match with me about something stupid. So it's crazy. Yeah, Ben is a psychopath. It seems like it, dude. So is Becky showing this stuff to try to get Grace eliminated? Because I feel like this is actually going against that. Like, if anything, like, Grace needs this fucking support.
Right?
Okay. Well, we knew about the kick. I mean, that's why Grace got arrested, or Ben got arrested, and there was a restraining order, right?
Yeah, so
Hey,
I
can I
felt
defend
terrible
myself?
about that.
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
All that got dropped. I am really fucking annoying. I'm sure that everyone on the panel has wanted to kick me at least once in even the past.
Okay, this is scary because she's basically enabling her dad's violence.
Couple of streams, so I deserved it. By all accounts, I deserved it. Based dad, and Becky's a Karen. She doesn't even have her tits out today. Why is she here?
Karen, how about we get to the clip of your dad?
She doesn't even have her tits out. Oh my god. I mean, if you want to be on Keemstar's show, though, you know what I'm saying?
All you got, Becky? That's all you got? Stuff about me?
Yeah,
about you?
baby's
Make a
mom.
case
I
for
couldn't
yourself,
imagine
not
putting
about
that on
me.
it either.
No, I'm making a case for why I want you gone, like how your dad talks about.
Oh, so you want me gone because I'm entertaining? You want me gone because I'm entertaining, and all you got is something.
Work.
If that's entertaining, though, like if that's your idea of entertaining domestic abuse, like I don't know, maybe you probably should go.
This is not going to work. I think I need to talk and build a case, then she could defend herself. Because it's not just about your dad, Grace. Even though wherever you go, he comes with you. Let's look at you.
You're making the case for me
get him
right
a boxing
now.
match.
You're making the case for me right now.
Grace, if you have nothing to worry about, why do you have to?
All right, I'll watch the clip. Here we go.
And you didn't know? No, that's a lie. Okay. That is a damn lie. You didn't know Joey was right there behind you? No, I can't see him. Look at the screen. Turn your head around. He's right there.
What? Is this whole family like this?
Her mother.
Hollywood Bed.
Yes.
That's her mom?
It's cunning. Ow. Oh, bitch. Get up. My screen.
What the fuck is happening over at Grace's house?
Those are...
Oh, tons of domestic violence. Wait.
Yeah, clearly. It could be staged, though, Soul. It could be staged. You know, I could never like imagine doing that to my mother. I would kill someone if they tried doing that to my mom.
Those are skits, Becky. You're such a Karen. The cops called her about that, and she said it was a joke. They called her over that, okay?
Pretty sure there's proof of even Grace admitting that Ben S has SA'd her. Oh, damn. This shit's gonna get real.
So you think it's a joke that you treat your mother that way?
Karen Boop. She was in on it, you fucking idiot.
I tried to talk to Grace's mom today, and she said that she was too scared to come on the podcast today. Just putting that out there.
The reason
the whole family's fucking. It seems that way. Pure Jerry Springer bullshit.
Is because there is no fucking way, and there's so much worse in here. Wait till we get to the next one. There is no fucking way I am allowing my name to be attached to a degenerate like this, to a predator. I am not going to.
Becky, you realize you're on a show that's famous for somebody faking cancer for money, right? You realize that's why you're here?
Okay, that's a fair point. All right, Grace got a fair point there. Like, this is a show that's meant to be complete degeneracy.
That's way worse. That's much worse, Becky. Why don't you go be a Karen about somewhere else?
Not worse than your dad fucking you every night. You cross a line.
Oh my god, dude.
It's domestic.
Again, the only person here whose dad has confirmed fuck them is Boogie. So again, you're wrong.
We have video evidence from your brother.
Holy
so
shit.
how about we go to that one? So Keem, if you go on to the sexual abuse, pedophilia, and incest section.
All right, we're going to the first one. All right.
Good lord, dude. This is how this thing is starting. This is how it's starting.
Right now.
But here's the problem, though. Keemstar is such a degenerate himself, and he loves being and doing degenerate shit, that he's probably likes this. This is probably making a case for Grace more than it's hurting her.
Oh, I was going to skip ahead. It's 4 links down. Grace's brother, John.
Thank you, Soul.
Okay.
Yeah, join the Discord, guys. We're pretty chill in there.
Grace's brother, John.
We don't do any of that
Here we go.
shit, that's for sure.
Okay, now that she's gone, I wanted to tell you guys that as her brother, I know that everybody's always questioning whether the allegations are true, even though it's pretty clear to most people who aren't idiots what the reality of the situation is, but my father has sexually groomed my sister, and they have sex all the time.
What?
She gives him blowjobs all the time.
What the fuck, dude?
And they're currently together, even though there's a no contact order in place. Okay, now that she's gone.
Oh wow!
What
That's
the
crazy.
hell?
I didn't know that existed.
There's
my brother. Wait, let me defend myself from that. My brother said that after 2 years of not seeing me or my father in person. It's straight up lies. He has no idea what we do except for what we post on YouTube, just like the rest of my fucking haters. Okay, my brother's a gay idiot. I don't care.
What does him being gay have anything to do with it, though? Unless she means like it in a negative way.
I don't care.
When you were 15.
He literally paints his nails and wears earrings, dude. He's off his fucking rocker.
Okay, you don't
he
gotta
does
be.
drugs.
You don't be like
he
that.
does drugs.
Wait a second. Wait.
Okay, she just. I feel attacked personally here because I have my ears pierced. I don't wear earrings anymore, but I have my ears pierced. I don't paint my nails, but I also did drugs for a long time, so I don't know. This is fucking crazy, dude.
Like that.
He hadn't seen me for 2 years when he said that. It's straight up lies.
Grace, you're defending yourself. I didn't even get to explain the clip.
Because nobody cares. It's my
Yeah,
clip.
make
It was
what
on
Chipper's
my
great
stream. It was
again,
clipped
please.
from my fucking stream when he had
You
his
getting
name
mad
on.
right now speaks a lot. It speaks a lot.
I'm
You
the
better
one who's being
chill the
entertaining
fuck
right now.
out.
Listen,
Chill
there's something very
out.
important I need to say. Extremely important. So shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. This has been in court. This is not a skit. There have been actual restraining orders. There have been testimonies. So bull fucking shit that this is a skit.
Okay, can she pull those up though? I would need to see those to believe that. I mean, I'm sure there probably is though. From just looking as somebody who grew up in an environment similar to this, not quite this bad, but similar. There was no SA. Just to be very clear, there was no SA in my family or anything like that. But we'd hit each other sometimes. Mainly, when I was younger. As an adult, though, not so much because I can defend myself now. But yeah, it's pretty insane. I don't understand what she's going after her brother so hard for. I mean, if her brother didn't know her though for 2 years, maybe he is kind of just trying to make, embarrass them or something. But I would like to see the court papers though, personally.
All of that got dropped. All of that got dropped. All of that got dropped. I never called the cops. It was my chat. It was my haters.
Keem, could you play the first link under sexual abuse, pedophilia, and incest?
It seems that way, Juice, for sure.
We first had.
Okay, I'm sorry. If we keep her on the show, what?
We're co-signing on this.
No, bitch, I'm my own person. Don't bring up what my daddy said. I'm my own fucking person. Bring up what I said.
We're gonna
bring up what I said. I'm not. My dad's not here on the show. You want to go talk to him? Go hit him up. Otherwise, it has nothing to do with me.
I want to platform a predator, but we're gonna hear this.
I'm not a predator.
You are actually, because you're part of what's funneling.
Ain't nobody a predator associated with me.
Yeah, there's an issue.
She got like that Whoa Vicky attitude. You guys know who Whoa Vicky is? Like she's getting like kind of like, I don't know, ebonics on us.
Because you promote the incest, and for any get-togethers that happen, you are the face.
Yeah, it's a great bedtime story.
So they get funneled to him. Not to mention that you're abusive as well. We saw you with the domestic violence with your mother.
You sound like a Karen right now. You sound like a Karen right now. Karen Boop. Karen
Grace.
Yeah, I don't get the sunglasses inside.
I find it
but
funny how you say that your brother's like, first of all, you're being crazy. Second of all, you say all
Let me
this
see if
crazy
there's
shit
any
about your
appeal.
brother. But he said the same exact
See if there's any
story
appeal to it.
for years and years and years on end.
Yes, he's a certified
All right,
hater.
I get it,
He is
Keem.
a
I get it.
Certified hater, okay. But you're sitting
You know why he
there
said all
and
this
you're
shit?
calling
the
him
sunglasses
gay.
now.
You're sitting there and you're calling
why
him
he said
gay
all
and
this
you're
shit?
degrading him when he's not even gay. Like that says way more about your character right now.
Okay, so
I know him. He's my brother. I know him.
And then he
There's
takes them
more here.
off.
Can we please play? Because we
I'm gonna
need to
put I'm only gonna have
understand
my
the
sunglasses
depth of
on when
how
Keem does.
disgusting this is.
Wait, is this whole thing gonna be just like lore about me? You can go watch. There's documentaries about it. I thought we were here to like make an argument for ourselves.
Grace, this is
No.
nothing, bitch.
So-
You can have your time later. For now, you can shut the fuck up.
So
Oh,
you're not gonna make
shit.
an argument for yourself. You're just gonna play clips about me. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
So you're
That's
making
what
the
we're here
argument for me that I'm more entertaining.
Okay, so it seems like these two girls are against Grace, which, to be honest, they're kind of putting themselves on the chopping block because Keemstar's not going to want two people who get along. He's going to want one person to fight with the other people. That's the whole point of this.
than you. I have more of a lore.
No.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Actually,
good
rep my
content.
case. Go ahead.
I'm not shocked though. It came from Keemstar.
That's all it is. You're not entertaining at all. It's a mask. Can we please play that first clip under sexual...
Have you seen what Reddit has said about you, Becky? You are the least interesting person on the show right now.
Grace?
Actually, technically, let's not get it twisted. The Reddit hates me, but nice try.
All right, guys.
You're not going to throw her under the bus.
All right,
for
guys.
that.
Okay, stop for a minute.
The
Where
Reddit hates
is
me.
Tina? Is she having issues, Mike?
Oh shit, Mike don't
Can't hear you. You're on mute. You
Mike
gotta
don't
unmute.
have.
Yeah, like whenever she like loads in, apparently it's like freezing, or we'll see. Is it working this time?
It might be an internet thing. All right.
All right, just this is proof though. The Discord is really hard to navigate. All right, so that's why I struggle with it so much. I think I got OBS fine, but my Discord though always seems to cause a lot of issues for my stream. But Keem doing this as long as he has and having trouble with Discord, it vindicates me a little bit. Okay, so blonde is Grace, brunette is Becky. Who is the Reddit hate girl? I don't know who the bottom girl is. Maybe Juice can tell us. With the highlight.
It could be because I'm streaming the clips. Maybe that's lagging her. Sometimes that does that. All right, I'm gonna continue.
Try calling her to see what she says.
Yeah.
Plus,
yeah. Just go back
Becky,
on
who
mute.
are you? Who the fuck are you to talk about sexual morality? Didn't you break up a marriage? Aren't you a fucking homewrecker, and that's confirmed?
Fair point.
I don't fuck kids, first of all. And
there are allegations about me.
Grace?
There's a reality about you that you are an actual homewrecker who fucking wrecked a woman's marriage. Who
Can we just talk about Grace's shirt like slowly coming down more and more? Okay, that's Lynx. Okay, that makes sense now. I've heard of Lynx. All right. Thank you, Juice. Juice is in the know of this whole thing.
the fuck are you to talk about sexual
Aren't
morality?
you technically a
There's
homewrecker
allegations
because
about
you
me.
ruined your
There's
parents'
allegations
relationship?
about me.
Because
There's
of the
allegations
incident?
about
Oh, Lynx
me
is
that I
turning on
denied.
Grace.
You're the homewrecker.
She's deflecting. She's deflecting. Don't let her distract you from this.
You literally ruined.
So she said, Juice says she's getting shit for nothing of relevance. Are you talking about Grace right now? Or no, because I've heard you say that their family's crazy. And so Lynx or Becky's getting shit for of no relevance right now. Because from what I understand, Becky was the one that had like that thing going with Review Tech USA. Am I right? Honestly, Tina and Lynx are the normal ones. Okay, so Tina and Lynx are okay, so Grace is the fucking like... See, here's the problem, though. If you want to get on Keemstar's show, chances are he wants you to be like a degenerate. Like, he doesn't want normal people on there. Especially if it's called lolcowqueens. Like, they got to be pretty terrible people.
Ruined your parents' marriage because your daddy touched you. Let's not forget that. So don't be calling her a homewrecker when you literally wrecked your own home.
So
don't
okay,
be
Lynx. Okay,
in that shit.
I'm
Lynx
only
does seem pretty
assuming
normal
based on like what's being said. You two want Grace gone.
I don't think anyone should leave. Frankly, I think we all have content.
I know, but there's
no way in hell I'm dealing with her.
We talk Tina.
Yeah.
I don't want. I had
through the headphones,
60,000
Mike. I can't hear
subscribers.
anything. It's not loading or anything whenever I try to get in there.
So
you can't hear anything.
Maybe they're
that's not
muted.
loading.
Maybe they're not muted. Maybe they're muted, Mike.
On air, it just circles and circles and circles.
yeah, wild by
Maybe you're
proxy.
muted,
You're right,
maybe?
Janie.
No, I'm not muted. That's not the problem.
We just can't hear out of the headphones.
None of the audio is coming through the headphones.
It's got to be on their end.
You
Hold
hear
on.
us whenever you're trying to figure it out. Or no?
Oh, wait, so you're saying that Becky lied about her shit with Review Tech USA that came out? She basically is lazy and lied. Okay, that's bad then. Keemstar wouldn't like that if she pretty much made this shit up. But I remember seeing Review Tech's response to Becky, and he kept saying that like it wasn't real or that like, they hung out once or twice, but you know it was because she was like a fan or something, and she read like text between them. I mean, let's be honest though, Review Tech isn't really gonna be very picky about the women in his life, I'm guessing. I hate most of these people. This is a car crash I can't look away from. And I think that's what it's designed to be, Juice. At the end of the day, I think that's what Keemstar does, right? It's like Jerry Springer. I compare it to Jerry Springer. It's all about creating content that people can't look away from.
Couldn't hear you. It's got to be on your
Try
end.
it on Tina's Discord.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out too. I don't know.
Try it on Tina's Discord.
Yeah.
Discord and say I don't have none of the. Oh well, maybe I do. Let's try it that way. All right.
Yeah. Tell him to go to members waiting on Tina's Discord.
Yeah,
hung up on me.
babies.
Oh, Jesus.
Shocking.
All right,
Local
let's watch
lies.
this clip. Let's watch this clip.
Thank you.
I think it's fair that we get through everyone's what they want to do and what they want to say.
We first had our kids, and you're changing a little baby girl.
I'm personally waiting for Tina too.
Surprisingly big.
Oh God. Okay, I don't want to watch that clip.
Yeah, but it's important because this is what you're co-signing.
Yeah,
Keem.
but this is
if
the
you
type
can't
of stuff.
Watch it, you shouldn't have her on the show.
This is the type.
Because you're condoning that.
You don't understand the point. It's taken out of context, but I don't have to get into it.
Well, that's up to you, and it's not my judgment call to
The
make.
point is about pornography. The
Can
point
you
is
stop
about pornography in general.
Interrupting doesn't make you right. It just makes you wrong because you can't even let me make a point. You're so
You
afraid.
hear your tone of voice. It's so
yeah.
There's a stream with Tommy C where Review Tech went over the drama and him and Becky, and also Lynx was on Review Tech USA like a few hours ago. I don't know if it was over, but they were just shit-talking Becky. Yeah, she does kind of have that annoying appeal. I will say Becky does kind of seem like to be a bit annoying, if I'm being honest, all right? Lynx seems like she'd be chill to hang out with. Grace seems like you want to keep the alcohol away from her, if I had to guess.
You're not a lol cow. You're a horror cow. You need to go to the
A horror
slaughterhouse.
cow.
Get out of here. You and your father. You're disgusting. He's talking about baby genitals, and these clips, if we could actually get through them, build up to how he starts abusing you and how you go around and abuse others.
Okay, so there's so many clips here. I can't watch all this. I didn't realize how long this doc.
Which is fine.
Guys,
They're all
guys,
less
just
than a minute.
guys,
But
just to
Holy
give you an
shit.
wait,
I can't
Becky.
get
That's a lot of
Becky,
time.
wait, I'm talking. Just so you guys understand, there's like a lot of evidence here, and like we can't realistically watch all this stuff. What would be better is if you.
That's not that. Keem, that's not that much. It's a page and a half. You just quickly go through all the links, man. I don't know. I don't think it. But again, I think, though, Becky's slowly making a case for Grace to be on the show, though. Like, if I was Keemstar and I wanted the most chaotic show possible that I knew was going to get views, I would pick Grace over Becky. Becky is the only one that shouldn't be on. The rest are fine. They would make good content. Yeah, because they got to fight, right? You want them to fight with each other. That's the whole point of it.
Your case for.
Plus, if, I'm just going to speak from a man's point of view here. If you want men to watch and Grace is coming in with those like tiny little shirts, you're more likely to get men to watch that show too. So, if we're looking at it from strictly a PR standpoint.
For all of it, Becky, and then if you have to point out to one or two videos, we can watch it. To Grace, just try not to interrupt and let her make her full case.
Okay.
Just spitball it, Becky.
If I was Keem, I'd probably get rid of Becky.
Because it sounds like...
Actually, based on what I've seen so far, I'd probably get rid of Tina. If Tina can't even get into the show, it's kind of pointless to have her, You want the people who actually can come and be a part of the show. If you can't get on Discord, what's the point of having Tina on, But I'm sure Tina's going to come in and she's going to make her mark.
I guess one of the issues is it seems like you're trying to attach what Ben is doing to Grace.
And I can't get there. No one's letting me get through it. If I could literally have 5 minutes uninterrupted, I could get through all of it.
5 minutes, it's yours. Go.
All right, so Juice says, if I was Keem, I would 100% pick Grace over Becky, especially since Tina and Lynx are chill. It would all meld pretty well for drama, at least. Yeah, it seems that way, too. Becky seems like she's first, though. To be fair, Becky is first, though, so this is her moment to throw shade at whoever she wants to throw shade at.
Thank you so much.
Just sit back and show boob, Grace. Yeah.
Is that Ben and Grace have proof of domestic violence that's been captured on live streams. So if this is what we see on live streams, that's nothing compared to what must be going on without it. The reason why I'm focusing on Ben is because Grace and Ben can't really be separated. They always do everything together. And she can make whatever faces she wants. You guys can think that's cute, but if you think diddling kids and funneling people in her direction is cute, I don't know what to tell you. So we had clips on sexual abuse and pedophilia. First, we had the domestic violence clips of Ben abusing and then Grace physically abusing her mother. Then we had the sexual abuse, pedophilia, and how...
I was wondering how long she was going to go with the
part up,
faces.
Or do you not want to hear it?
He looks bored as hell.
Go. Just go.
I'll make it as quick as I can. It sounds disgusting. I don't want to talk about it either. I spent a few hours crying.
She's talking to Keem like he's a normal person, though. That's the problem here. She's literally speaking to Keem like he's like some kind of normal guy who who wouldn't find this stuff to be entertaining. And I don't know if she just doesn't know Keem as well as the rest of the internet, but I feel like if anything, again, you know, she's making a case for Grace as opposed to a case against Grace.
After I found out this information.
Plus, if the chat hates Becky too, like Keem just gonna go off whatever the chat likes, and if the chat likes, you know, Grace's low cut shirts and they defend her, Becky's gone. And right now, from watching, Link's not doing a whole lot of talking is probably best for her, but Becky's really. I mean, just look at Becky's face right now. Just look at her face. It kind of speaks volumes right there. That face, it kind of tells this tale, doesn't it, guys?
So disgusted.
Oh, give me
and
a break.
Sick. Don't interrupt, you fucking bitch.
Oh my God.
Okay? You're disgusting. So we have that. Then Ben claims that all children are sexual.
Don't put a one in the chat.
Sexual abuse victims have positive feelings about the abuse. Like
that's objectively true sometimes.
Race,
Look at the statistics.
Shut your fucking blonde whore incest mouth.
Oh my
Go
God.
put your father's dick in it, all right? I don't want to hear from you. You can talk later. So he claims that children are sexual and enjoy the abuse. That there's sexual tension between fathers and daughters.
Chat, yeah, I could tell they probably wouldn't like Becky.
Hit puberty. We heard John, John is Grace's brother. He actually caught texts of Grace and her father sexting, and that was around age 15. He claims that her father began grooming her.
Here's the problem. She could say this all she wants. What's up, Carla? She could say this all she wants, but if she can't provide any type of proof to back it up, aside from those random clips and a random brother, you know, quote tweet, I would need to see the text to be able to really truly believe it, you know?
Age 15. There are
she did, Janie.
Of Ben asking during a stream, that's her father, for special care. We have clips of him smacking her ass and other inappropriate behavior. We've had other people come out and stand against them.
Becky needs to join Jake Weddle's team.
We have clips of him sexualizing 14-year-old female strangers' bodies at the beach. He admits that he made Grace strip in public. So now we're getting to you, Grace, and how this all goes together. How he made Grace strip in public to humiliate and sexually dominate her. That's a father sexually dominating a daughter. He made her lick her panties on camera. He actually said on camera himself that she sexually assaulted him.
Exactly, Juice. No one watches lolcowlive to listen about pedo and SA shit. They gotta be entertained. She's shooting blanks here. I couldn't agree more. I mean, you're literally talking to a guy who platforms Boogie and Wings, you know? And he makes that he does punishments that embarrasses them. Who's he going to put on the show? The girl who's constantly hurling accusations, or the girl who actually just lives a pure degenerate lifestyle so that he can find ways to punish her?
We have clips of him emotionally abusing her over the course of 12 hours, which she then turns around and does to her audience.
Are we finally going to get Tina in here?
So what is the point of all this? Why am I talking about Ben so much? Because you can't bring Grace on the show without bringing Ben. And even if you could, because I would love nothing more than to save this girl. But even if you could, the problem is Ben's the one who's obvious. She's also a psychopath and has her own issues. And if you take Ben away, she's going to explode, and it's going to be all our fault for giving her the money and the publicity and sending everyone her way. So my point with this is I feel, Grace, that you are reprobate. I feel you don't have a conscience. I do. And in good conscience, there is no way I could possibly allow even one of my subscribers that I have to see you. Okay. I don't want to be the one to bring them here.
But
I don't want to work
I got a
with you.
question. It sounds like everything you said, that Grace is the victim of her father.
Yes. Again, that's another point, too. It's like Grace seems to be the victim of, like, okay, her grabbing her mom's hair, whether or not it was a sketch, terrible look. All right. But it does seem to me like Becky's not really making much of a case here. And that, if anything, people should feel bad for Grace.
We saw the clip of her literally abusing her mother. don't forget this. And I had more clips to show, but I didn't get to show them.
Kim, the restream bots Soul.
For themselves.
It's just bringing Soul's kick comments over.
If I say something really quick.
Oh, come on.
No, it's not about you. Shut up. I want to credit the person I got most of these clips from. It was Ava from G, something like that, her channel. If you want to go see them, you can see them there. Thank you.
Yep, that's the channel, Ava from G.
She's a victim, but I think in a sense she also allows herself to be a victim.
Can I respond? Come on.
I barely said anything. You could shut the fuck up for 1 minute.
Yeah, Lynx finally says something and she tells her, shut up. Becky wants to blame the victim in most of these cases, which is crazy. Yeah, it seems like Becky's definitely got that Karen energy. Carla says, I heard Carla is confused about the streaming schedule more than just Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Carla, it basically comes down to I haven't had anything that really sticks out to me as far as video worthy, like doing a whole video about, besides the Mutahar thing. But I think really I'm just trying to get this stream dialed in, the settings dialed in. So I'm streaming a lot just now that I have the 2 computers set up. I just want to make sure everything sounds really, really good. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be the main streams where I'm going to have guests on and stuff like that. But if I find time to stream in between now and then, or time over the weekend, yeah, I'm going to go live. But that's why you guys got to be in the Discord so you guys can see, because I'll announce in the Discord when I'm going to be going live. I should probably put it on X too, to be honest with you. But no, it's still the 2 times of the week you can count on me to go live is Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7. Okay. The other days are always up for grabs. But if I do go live, I will let you know. No, but you're right, Carla. It's something that you well, first off, thank you. The more EG, the better. But it's definitely something that I want to make sure that I have everybody knowing, so that way people aren't confused about when I'm going to go live and stuff,
What? She didn't even respond. Let her respond, Lynx. Good Lord.
Okay,
it would add on to it, but okay.
Becky, if you want me kicked from lolcowqueens for being a lolcow, you're a dumb ass bitch. That's my response.
Guys, what are you talking about with the audio? What's wrong with the audio? I'm so confused. I can hear everything just fine. I'm seeing it in the OBS coming through just fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Here's the problem too. All right, I'm a victim of this as well. In fact, Rajira, I don't know if you're watching right now, but the other day you told me that Dan's head was getting cut off from the video, and I fixed it thinking that Dan's head was getting cut off, but it was fine. And when I went back and watched it, I shouldn't have touched it at all. So from now on, if I look in the soundboard and I see that the stuff's coming through all right, aside from like echoes and shit like that, I'm not changing anything, okay? Because I feel like there's people out there who specifically, now I'm not saying that's what Ruggiero did, but, it did end up messing the stream up. So, I definitely, from now on, I got to make sure if I have it checked out and I think it looks good and sounds good, I'm not listening to anything anybody says. Because I think there's people who specifically come in and start complaining about the way the stream sounds. So that, and that's why I'm going to count on you guys too. If the stream does sound fine, if somebody tells me there's something wrong, make sure you let me know. But if everybody says it, then I'll know you guys are right. And don't do it just to troll me either.
Why does the audio keep cutting in and out? I have no idea.
It's probably his
hear it
computer.
just fine. I can see it being registered just fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It sounds fine on the stream when I rewatch it.
And there's other people in this chat saying that the audio is fine.
Yeah.
Are you guys fucking around?
Yeah. I think
sounds
they
fine
are.
when I listen.
Oh, you guys have to refresh.
Yes.
If the audio is fucking up, refresh. It's a
you,
YouTube
Soul.
thing, not us. All right, so refresh the stream and it will be totally fine, guys. It's a YouTube issue, not us.
Tina says she has the headphones working now, but when she tries to load Discord, it just loads. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, it takes a minute. It's like updating. So she's just going to have to wait until the Discord updates, and then she's going to have to join the server. She's getting a Discord update. That's what's going on. All right. Go ahead and respond, Grace.
Okay. I just want to say that if Becky wants me kicked off of lolcowqueens for being a lolcow, then she is a stupid fucking bitch.
I'm starting to like Grace. I don't know. I mean, that's what I've been saying this whole time. I'm kind of starting to like Grace. She gets the point of it. Yeah, we want Tina, though. We definitely want Tina. Where's Tina at?
That's my response. That is the dumbest thing I have heard yet on this fucking show. That's my response.
Go ahead, Lynx.
So I was just going to say, I don't think the problem is necessarily okay, first of all, it's been seen multiple times by both her mother, her brother, her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, sorry, and a lot of people in her life that she willingly allows this. So yes, I think she's a victim, but I also think she allows herself to be a victim. But I don't think she should be kicked off the show. I think Ben's the problem, and Ben needs to like be out of this because Ben's leaking shit that's against NDA, and that ain't gonna fly.
Is Ben her brother or is Ben her dad? Because, yeah, I would agree with that. If Ben's a liability, then he should, like, that should be part of it. She shows boobs. Everyone likes Grace. Yeah, that's right. She shows boobs. Why not like Grace? Grace is an absolute psychopath, but she was made for a train wreck show like this. Yes, Juice, exactly. She's perfect for this show.
He didn't do that. You're such an idiot, Lynx.
I mean, I have the screenshots. I have all the proof, but
You're
okay,
the one who
deny it.
Oh, did you sign an NDA?
And did you tell me? Are you allowed to say that you signed an NDA? Yes.
Does this work with the average person on Discord? Like, you're so obviously, this is in 7th grade. Did you graduate 7th grade? Did you move on from that? You're so obviously manipulative. It's ridiculous.
Whatever you want to say.
That's what I say about Lynx too, to be fair. Okay.
Hey, did you sign an NDA?
Okay, Ben is her dad. Yeah, Ben seems like an absolute menace.
Just want to know. Shut the fuck up.
Did I say, did you sign an NDA and was this, or this in it? Or did I say...
Lynx seems to be a little too normal for this show, if I'm being honest. Lynx does seem to be a little too normal for this show.
Hey, did you sign an NDA?
But I don't know anything about her,
really
so...
Well, you're obviously insecure about it, okay?
I'm really
not.
I'm really not. I'm not insecure about you at all, because I actually got chose to be on here and you begged to be on here. So I don't want to hear about it.
I was requested to be on here, and
no, you were requested to be asked on the show. You were not requested to be on Local Queens. So let's not get it twisted.
Tell them to go into waiting and just stay in waiting and let me move them, Mike. Tell them to go into members waiting.
Poor Tina's still trying to get on the show. Let's be honest. Like, if this was a real elimination show, Tina would be eliminated just for the sheer reason she can't get on.
Because it's something to do with permissions. Something happened with permissions. There he is. Okay, 1 minute. All right, let me just...
I know, poor Tina just can't even get in the action, man.
I'm going to make Albert a mod. Hopefully that works.
Can I talk while you're doing that?
Yeah, no, you can't. Be quiet.
No,
Go ahead, Albert. Turn your camera on.
Go ahead.
It had to have been a Discord permission things.
There she is.
You're here. You can hear us?
Lynx is pretty normal. She reminds me of that girl that went to metal shows in the 2000s to see the band Kitty. Yeah. I mean, she seems like she'd be like the chill girl you smoke weed with or something, you know? And she's cute too. Lynx is cute. Like, Lynx has that wife vibe, whereas Grace has that side bitch vibe. And then Becky has that, why did I wake up next to her? Why did I make that decision?
Yes.
Speaking from a guy's point of view.
So, look, make a very short pitch to Tina why you want Grace gone, Becky. Becky did a whole thing of why she wants Grace gone. Go ahead, Becky. Make your pitch to Tina.
So, like, in a nutshell, in 30 seconds, my issue with Grace
yeah,
is
Janie, that's not a flattering
I think she's pretty.
angle.
I think she's clever. I think she would have brought a ton to the show that way. I wish she could be on the
she
show.
pulled up her shirt.
My issue is that I don't want to co-sign or platform a predator. I can't do it in good conscience. And I can't. And if we start funneling money that way as well and publicity.
Yeah, just so we know, we all have roles now, okay? Lynx is the wife. Grace is the side mistress. Becky's the mistake. And Tina is the woman who you let in because she has nowhere else to go.
We are going to start a trail of victims, and I can't sleep at night that way.
Tina, I got to ask you, out of these hosts, who do you think should go? Who do you think should get fired?
I think it should be Grace, too. Ain't nobody wants somebody who fucks their daddy. He belongs back at the Amish.
Oh, my God. I just want to move this over a little bit so that she...
Close
shut up.
no cigar,
Shut up.
Tina.
Shut
not
up,
getting
Lynx.
cut off
She
by the
asked
chat.
me, not you, motherfucker. Shut up.
My name isn't
Nobody
Lynx.
asked you
Those glasses
shit. He said
clearly
Tina.
aren't working.
He didn't say you, though. He said shut up. He said Tina, bitch.
He said Tina, bitch.
Grace, who do you think should go?
I think it should be Becky. She doesn't add anything to the show. She doesn't even have her boobs out. Lynx is chill because she's like a nerd. She can put a docket together. Tina's obviously the boogie of the show, and Becky just sucks. So I think Becky should obviously go.
All right. Well,
Wait a
let's.
minute, hold on. She just
I don't
called
even
me
know
a
why
failure,
she's here.
Keem.
Go
I
ahead.
don't even know why she's here, to be honest.
Go ahead, Tina.
She
What-
called me a fucking failure like Boogie. I'm not a fucking failure. Mike raises heroes, not zeros like you bitches.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm established already. Who the fuck are you to tell me I ain't shit?
Oh,
Bitch,
no.
are you crazy?
It was a
Are you
compliment. How
crazy,
stupid
though?
are you?
That's
You're
why
the
I want
fat.
you to go.
You're the
That's
fat,
why I want
loud,
you to go,
ugly
you
one.
think
You're
you're
the
looking
fat,
at
loud, ugly
everything.
one.
You're just
the
mad that
fat,
that's
loud,
your
ugly
future. You're just mad that you can see yourself
the
in her.
Oh, that's a that's a good line by Lynx, though. You're just mad that that's your future. Like, I mean, it does seem like she may have, like, it does seem like that might be Grace at a later age. I'm just saying.
Fat, loud, ugly
That's your
one.
future.
The fat, ugly one always makes more money, bitch, because your looks are going to change and drop to
That's
the
why
bottom,
I said it's a compliment, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, uh-huh. Somebody who fucks her daddy. Shut up.
All right, well, ladies,
God.
the time has come. We have to make a decision. So how we're going to do this is each one of you is going to vote for one person to get kicked off the team. Just you ladies. Me and Mike are going to stay out of it, all right? And whoever gets the most votes is gone. Lynx, who do you vote for?
Well, here we go.
Grace.
One vote, Grace. Becky, who do you vote for?
Grace.
Two votes, Grace. Tina, who do you vote for?
Now that I think about it, you know what? I think Grace might be right. She brings more to the table than that fucking bitch over there look like she been beat in the face with a bag of dicks. No personality. All she has is tits. I vote Becky.
Let's go, Tina! Let's fucking go!
Grace!
Let's fucking go!
Grace, who do you vote for?
I vote that bitch Becky!
God!
Wow.
Oh,
What do we
my
do?
God.
That is
What
an
do we do in this
interesting.
scenario?
How can I survive this?
Dysfunction pays on YouTube. Let's face it. Nobody's more dysfunction than Grace.
Let's go, Tina, my bitch! Let's go!
Oh, my God. I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I thought that Tina was going to vote
I want
for.
to be on a show that would have her on it or work for
Bye.
somebody who would have her on it.
Bye.
That's all.
I'm moving the chat over.
All right, guys,
So
we
you
are
guys
going
can
to take
see.
it to a Twitter poll, or we're going to take it to chat poll. All
My
right.
lighter, please.
This
Chat's
is gonna
definitely
be
voting
interesting.
Becky out.
Start a poll.
What's up, Tina?
Holy shit.
Who should
God.
get fired? Who should get fired? Okay.
For me, it's Becky too. I gotta
Becky
say Becky. She would be my
or
pick.
Grace. All right, here we go.
From an
Poll
entertainment
starting, and We're
standpoint.
gonna let this
From
run
an entertainment standpoint.
for about 5 minutes. It's gonna be.
Let me see your guys' picks in the chat. Who you guys getting rid of? Who you guys getting rid of? Don't say Becky just because I said it. Say Becky because you mean it. All right. Nobody voted for Lynx though. Not one person voted for Lynx. That's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe she's the person who's like there to reel people back in or something. Becky. Seems like Becky's getting all the. Look, she's so upset. Becky's so upset. Soul means it with all her heart and soul, Becky. No doubt about that.
To be short. Who should
So you're
be-
not gonna even. Excuse me, Keem. You're not even gonna let Becky try to save herself or anything. You were just gonna
Do
fucking
it
dissolve
now.
with this
Do
shit
it
and get her
now.
on.
Do it now. Try to save yourself.
To the show. It's hard to talk when you have a banshee screaming over you because she can't defend herself with logic or reason.
You're losing the poll, Becky. Try harder.
And what I also bring to the show, Grace, is I called your shit. I'm stopping
Nobody cares.
everyone else on this cast from stepping in shit and going down the pipes with you.
You know, Becky, what you don't realize is I got here because of the supposed DV, you fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
they
You should have
don't
done your
know
research a little bit better.
You got here from
That's fair. I mean, what's the best way to get famous on the internet today? Be absolutely unhinged. That's the best way. Like a guy like me who's here chilling, it's a slow climb, man. It's a slow road. But I guarantee you if I start doing wild shit on this stream, there would be way more people in here. But I personally, I'm just not that type of dude. I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty relaxed. Pretty chill guy. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense that Grace got where she's at because of she has assets, but the craziness that goes on her streams for sure.
You should have done your research a little bit better. You're late to the game.
Just like you begged for your daddy's cock.
Nobody wants to see those. I changed my mind. Nobody wants to see
you, okay? I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit.
She should have done that before. Did she just pull down her shirt? We need a replay of that, guys. Is this? I mean, she's fighting for her opportunity. I guess that's the best thing. You know, go to what's been working for you so far.
Your research a little bit better. You're late to the game.
Just like you begged for your daddy's cock.
Nobody wants to see
Talk about
those. I changed my mind. Nobody wants to see those.
Okay, I don't want to hear your fucking.
It's a little late,
I bring
Becky.
money. I actually
You're
bring
saggy.
Once you show your butthole to the world, everything changes. Yeah, that's maybe that's the secret I need to do is to show my butthole to the world, and I think I'll be all right.
They're saggy old fat lady tits. They're saggy old fat lady tits.
Can't bring your tits to the water company and pay my bill, bitch. So sit down with your tits in your hand.
I have a question.
I bet those nipples are at your fucking knees, Becky. Come on, nobody wants to see that.
You're bending over for your dad.
See, that's all you got. You don't have any material. You don't have any material.
Doesn't matter.
You're losing the poll. You're losing the poll. You're losing the poll. You're losing the poll.
I think Becky's done for, guys. It's over. It's over for.
You're losing the poll. You're losing the poll. You're losing the poll.
Okay, hold on a minute, Grace. Becky, you bring nothing to the table. You have no personality. All you have is tits. And once they're sagging udders, what do you bring to the table? You're not entertaining.
Let's go, Tina.
You're just like a fucking knick-knack that sticks on the fucking wall. You're old as shit. Your clothes are old.
I love that Tina's mic's not even pointing at her. Like, it's pointing off to the side.
Shit. And you look like you've been beaten in the face with a bag of dicks.
Yeah, Becky's got to go, guys. Becky's got to go.
Suck donkey dick.
Oh, shit.
Well, to start with, I already
Don't
have
talk about me. My channel's established, bitch. I bring my own people with me. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh, my God.
If all you can do is scream, you bring nothing.
Sagging
I don't
udders.
make more than you, Tina. I have a leg up on you. I got 2 legs.
How much money did your tits make? Yes, show your vagina, bitch.
Oh, my God,
Show your
man.
vagina.
Sarah, how did they know I have udders?
Motherfucker, and leave Boogie out of your fucking mouth, bitch.
To be fair, I have udders, too.
I didn't say Boogie. I used my leg. Not
Oh, my God. Are we really giving... No, don't give any credibility to Boogie. All right? Boogie deserves everything he's getting. All right, guys? Like, don't... We ain't sparing Boogie. All right? Boogie deserves all the hate he gets. All right? Let's just make that one thing perfectly clear here. Tina sure has a way with words. Yeah, she does. She's good. For a lady who's missing half her teeth and doesn't seem to brush them ever, she seems like she's good at the one-liners.
out my mouth. That's
Boogie does the same thing. He uses his legs too.
Guys, I think the time limit is up on the vote.
Bye, Becky.
Becky, the tribe.
That's a blatant
has
lie,
voted you
Carla.
off the island.
Bye, bitch.
I'm okay with that.
Any final words?
I tried to save you guys. If she brings you down, it's on you.
They're multimillionaires. They're multimillionaires.
Tina, shut the fuck up.
I don't think, to be fair, I know Keem is a multimillionaire, but I don't think Kid behind the camera is a multimillionaire.
About actual abuse and actual crimes. Nobody cares about your shitty one-liners right now.
Nobody cares about my channel either, right, bitch?
That's why Tina didn't get any votes, Becky. That's why Tina didn't get any votes, because they don't care about her one-liners. They love her fucking one-liners. That's why she didn't get any votes from anybody, because everybody knows that she belongs on the show, even though she missed half the damn stream.
Up. This is
cut it out. You will respect my boss.
Tina.
Oh, shit.
The only victim of abuse here, Becky, the only victim of abuse here is the woman whose marriage you wrecked. That's the only victim of abuse here. The woman whose marriage you wrecked. That's right, Tina. She's fucking jealous.
She's jealous of you.
If I can't talk, I'll just go.
Bye.
You should, honestly.
Fine.
Leave the call.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
She gone. Just that
Yeah,
easy.
Becky, now that she lost, it's too late for the
I
boobies.
didn't expect that.
Becky is, Kim, Becky is crazy.
It was like Survivor.
What a curveball. I was like on the edge of my seat.
I'm pretty sure Grace has a bankroll irk. Can you I don't know what that means. Can you let me know what that means, Juice? I'm curious. And Lynx sits quietly in the corner. Yeah, that's why I think it worked for her. That's why I said Lynx is wifey, Grace is the side hoe, and I guess, well, Becky's not even involved anymore. She got kicked out of the house. So then you just got an auntie there.
Okay.
I really thought Tina was voting Grace.
Oh, all right.
Thank you, Tina.
Let's face it, her dysfunction pays on here. They love it.
Yeah,
the more she talks
fair.
about sucking her daddy off, the more views she'll get.
Oh,
that's so true. That's so true. Unfortunately, it's unfortunately.
Is everything wrong with it? Oh, in real life.
I do feel like Becky did bring up some good points. Like,
if I remember correctly,
as the owner of the show, I don't want Ben anywhere near the show. Like, we got to make sure Ben is completely away from the show.
Remember, I'm old dad here.
I have every intention of doing this on my own. The only reason he was on last time is because Boogie and Wings both asked for him to be on. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, return your dad back to Amish.
It's not his lane. He does other stuff. I'm my own person. I'm ready to be here for the show. For real.
I think they both should have to sign an NDA.
Link's the only person who makes sense.
He would just break it. So
yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Well, then she needs to.
I mean, he broke the code
of
of being her father without touching her. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, if he's gonna do that, which is civilly disgusting, what makes you think he's not gonna break an NDA?
Nothing you can do there.
Yeah. This is Grace.
I love him very much, and he wants me to succeed.
Oh,
so.
we know you love him. You make
Yes.
it very obvious with your mouth.
Lynx,
All right,
you're
now,
literally
Lynx,
fatherless.
come on,
You don't
now,
even
leave
know
her alone.
your
She's been
father.
voted
You don't
on the
even know
island,
your father,
motherfucker.
I'm glad I don't know
You
my father.
don't
I'm
even
glad I don't know
him.
my
You don't
father.
even know him. Shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
god, dude. This show is gonna be insane.
I gotta get Wings and Boogie.
We're gonna be talking about this show a lot, I have a feeling.
Boogie, get back in here. Okay, so while we're waiting for Wings and Boogie to come back, let's play the donations we missed real quick.
All right, I think that's enough of that. So apparently Becky comes back on the next night. So I kind of want to see this here. Where is it? I guess we gotta go to Lolcow Live again. Interesting. I mean, we kind of all knew Becky was going, though. We kind of knew Becky was going. Review Tech USA was right. Becky was on a warpath. Becky is mad at Keem. I'm going to let her explain. Members only. Yeah, F that. Can we watch that? Oh, I'm not a member. Cool. I guess they made it public, so I can show this. All right. I am not a member of Lolcow Live, so I guess I can show this. I'm just going to skip ahead to where Becky comes back. Why is Wings streaming in his car?
Boils her.
What's up, New Moon?
You know, a lot of us a little bit older. You know, she'd worn it quite a bit, but yeah, Desi. I mean, she came with a lot of clothes. If Becky can't be 38 and not have clothes, you know, in my opinion. But
here comes
Becky. Hey, Becky.
Hello, how are you?
All right. Well, Keem is out of the room. He said he won't step back in until you're on because he doesn't want to verbally assault you or anything. And that's the space he's in right now. But I want to give you your opportunity to state your case. Can we start with the thing everybody's curious about, the wardrobe thing? Can we start about that?
Yes. Keem probably should be in here for this, but I'll repeat it to him when he comes back. So before I ever accepted this opportunity, I knew I had cash flow issues because, believe it or not, Grace is not the only one who just got out
I don't
of
know why he's in a car.
So,
well, what you're wearing right now seems fine.
Like, how hard is it to? Oh man, Becky's gonna start crying. Becky's gonna start crying. I need money, guys. I need money. What happened? I thought she was like some kind of escort or something. Yeah, now she brought the girls out. Now she's desperately trying to fight for her chance back on the show. Look, I got boobs. I got boobs too.
it is fine, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm happy to entertain you guys for a little
just for
bit.
wardrobe. I asked for it for cash flow purposes.
Did you ask for a loan or did you ask for an advance?
Pay back take immediately out of my paycheck, and this was negotiated
It's a
before I
payday
ever
loan.
accepted the role because I'm a responsible person, and I said I know I have cash flow issues right now. If you want me to do the show, I might need a bit of wiggle room where I have a stipend because I don't have the money right now. I literally have less than $1,000.
It's called getting a job. Becky isn't broke. She's just retarded with her money. Exactly. That's the difference. Like, if you have cash flow issues, trust me, I know this. I'm poor, okay? But I manage to pay my rent and my bills every month, okay? Why? Because I don't buy extravagant things. Everything I use to stream and do my videos are things that I've purchased over a span of like a decade, okay? That's pretty much where I've gotten like the computers and the cameras and the microphones and all that stuff. All things I've purchased over time because you can't buy all this stuff in one shot. There's no way you could afford it. And if you did, you'd bury yourself in debt to a point where you can't get out of it. The only way to do it is buy one thing at a time. So I started with the computer, and then I used parts from the first computer to build a second computer. you know, and these are all things that this process played out in a series of months and months. Like, you know, so I can sit here and say I'm broke, but I have a great streaming setup and I have a great setup for creating content. But that's because I love it and I take it very seriously. But had I bought all this shit at once, I'd be so screwed. And it's about being responsible with your money, just like Juice said.
$1,000 to my name.
Okay, this is very cruel. For
Yes,
me to
I
ask,
invested
and
in the
apologize.
It's fine.
Do you not have friends? Because people are going to ask this. You not have friends or family?
It's not their job. This opportunity is for Keem. I can manage it on my own, but I
Give me
agreed
money,
and
Papa
negotiated
Keem.
this with Keem.
Give me money, Papa Keem. I need money. Dude, I guarantee you she would S Keem. She would S his D to get on this show. Easy. Keem is like got too much power. Keem almost got too much power right now.
He knows this. Now, he claims he doesn't remember it. There were 2 other people in the room with us.
What about a short-term loan from the bank? You know, they'll loan you $1,000 without
I
blinking.
wouldn't accept the
Yeah, she won't get a
It's not
job.
my job. If he wanted to hire me for the show, then he can pay me to make it happen, because all the work I've been putting in for the past few weeks, completely unpaid. Computer equipment, I'll go into that next. Let me pace myself. So that one.
Yeah, I think she's trying to beg the audience to give her money. Just start an OnlyFans, bitch. Like do it like all the other girls do. Start an OF.
Okay, let me just give the story really quick in like 2 sentences, okay?
She would get out of that debt and immediately.
I negotiate.
There, guarantee you, there's some thirsty ass dudes from the internet looking to watch her do some stuff on OnlyFans. I'm just saying. I heard Becky is a grifter. Yeah, it sounds like it. It would sound like it. I need money. Yeah, we all need money, bitch. Get in line. Try volunteering your time, Becky. Get a job. Get a job. I work a job. I work a full-time job doing this. This is like my side gig. And everybody thinks that it's going to be your main gig one day. But like Nick Diorio said earlier in his stream, like, you got to get a job. YouTube is not a stable income for a long term. Can you have good months and bad months? Yes, absolutely. But it's not livable wages by any means.
With him, we negotiated the pay split and everything, and I said not just for me, but for Lynx.
Yes, you
as
do,
well.
Soul. That's why we
And
love you.
Keem knows this true.
That's why you're my right-hand
He has no
man.
problems calling her out for being poor. I asked for both of us.
Or woman.
More for
Right-hand
her,
woman.
honestly, than me. If we run into cash flow issues, are you able to front us the money and then take it out immediately out of the first check before we get it?
Exactly, Juice. Like I said before, if she showed her butthole on OnlyFans, she'd be fine. I don't know why she's whining. I know. And she's claimed about, like, she's made sex a big part of her shtick. So why can't she just do that? Like, I mean, really though, Keemstar, like, honestly, I feel like people would have more respect for you if you showed your butthole on OnlyFans. Let's be real. But you're going to sit here and beg Keem for a job? Like, I feel like people are going to have less respect for you than if you went out and got it on your own. Yeah, it might be a taboo type of project, but you don't, like, judging by her age, she don't have many more years before she can get away with doing OF as an option.
And he was looking down at his phone or whatever while we were talking in this meeting, and then he was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care, I know we're gonna make money. That's what he told me. So this is not me, this is Keem lying to all of you and not taking ownership for it and throwing me under the fucking bus.
Boy, I'm glad he ain't here for that, because he'll stand for that.
And I don't know what chat is saying. I don't know what's happened in this show because I'm really fucking disgusted. This is not a script, okay?
Thank you, Tita.
This was a once in a
One day
lifetime
we'll get our people here.
for me that I prayed for.
Oh my God.
This meant everything to me.
That's your problem. You're begging Keem for an opportunity. Create your own opportunities, Becky. Nobody in life's gonna hand you shit. Nobody's gonna hand you anything. I have a hard time and less respect for her when I have none. Just yeah, that's true. You can't have any less respect for someone when you don't have any respect to them to begin with. But yeah, she's crying her eyes out. But this is the problem, right? If there's one thing I've learned about YouTube is you can get the biggest YouTubers on the platform on your streams and stuff, and it's not gonna help you get subscribers. It's not gonna help you get views. What happens is you get what you want by working hard and doing it again and again and again, and by providing entertainment for people and providing a valuable experience in some way or another, whether it's having silly jokes, whether it's playing the piano for, singing songs and shit. You're never gonna you can't rely on Keem to be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because Keem's not always gonna be there, and for all you know, you could get hired on a show for a month and then you're fired. Now, granted, his firings don't really stick, aka Boogie. But Tommy C got fired. I mean, Tommy C could use that money. Imagine begging Keem for cash and clout. I'd rather work at Kmart. Exactly, Juice. Exactly. Now, I have respect for what Keem's done on the internet, right? Clearly a very business savvy guy, but I would never find myself in a position where I'm begging Keem for an opportunity. I have faith in myself that one day I'll find a way to find my own success, And that's what, and Keem will only respect you in that light. I'm sure Keem doesn't respect people who beg and grovel like this. If I had to guess, I wouldn't think that Keem would care about someone doing this.
Fought for this.
Well,
he
here's
has
the
no
thing,
heart,
Becky.
bitch.
As a friend, let me say this. Your opportunity isn't over. Pull a Connor. Study what Connor did. Pull a Connor.
It's over if he's going to support a pedophile and support Grace. I can't do it.
Then you can be the person that stands up against that and make a shitload of money doing it.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Boogie.
Like, have you ever thought about being the opposite of Grace? Like, you could have been the yin to her yang.
For. Yeah, I was not hired
Yeah,
to
she's
be the
on.
crazy lol cow.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Becky, hold on.
Yeah, look, honestly, if Becky knows anything about Keem, you're in the book. He's going to continuously bring you back on the show. Now, I would say I'm not appearing unless I'm getting paid for it, but he's going to bring her back on because people are going to want to watch Becky annoy the shit out of him and fight with Grace. Like, it's just the way it goes, It's a reoccurring, you're not a star, but you're a reoccurring character. Reoccurring guest spot.
Briefly, I'm putting you on speaker. 1 second. Here he goes.
All right. I just want this entire lolcowlive universe to understand. Keemstar doesn't negotiate. Keemstar tells talent, this is what you're going to get paid. This is what's going to happen. I don't negotiate. There is no negotiations. There's never negotiations.
Why doesn't he just come in the room and say it? Why is he calling on the phone?
Right? At all. Ask Boogie and ask Wings, right? I offer fair rates. I freaking hook people up. There's no negotiations. If someone tries to negotiate with me, I'm just like, no. So this whole term that she's using about, we negotiated. This whole term that she's using about we negotiated this and we know she negotiated that. Yeah, she may have asked for things, and I said no. That was the negotiation.
No.
Anyhow, continue.
Okay, I have a way to solve this, and this will solve it really quick because it'll stop me from wasting more time here.
I'm going to create an OnlyFans.
This conversation between me and Keem was not me and him alone.
Juice says, I respect Keem and others that do this, but I would never beg anyone for anything. All Becky had to do was accept the loss and move on. Exactly, Juice. I think Keem would have had 10 times more respect for that than this groveling. Unless Keem said, come back on and beg me for a job and I'll give you some money or some shit like that. But yeah, nobody will ever respect you in this space if you beg for attention, beg for opportunities. Like, you got to just earn them. You get them by having good content. You get them by being what's the word I'm looking for? You get them by being continuously uploading content. You get them from being entertaining, doing things, being consistent. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. By being consistent. Be fucking consistent, be entertaining, and you will get your opportunities along the way.
Lynx was there. Kid Behind the Camera was there. If they come on and they say I'm wrong,
I'm definitely going to bring Lynx in a little while, so that's something we can talk about.
If they come in and say I'm wrong, I'll know I'm working with liars. Because
Can you bring Mike in?
Heard it.
Is Mike around?
I'm just saying. Maybe text him, see if he'll jump in here.
I think he's doing his own thing tonight, but we'll see.
And that's probably why Mike's successful, because he's doing his own thing. Do your own thing, Becky. Jesus fucking Christ.
Siri, text Michael Green.
Yeah, call him and see it, because people will believe Mike over Lynx. I hate to be
man, they really want you to pop in briefly if you got a second. If not, I understand. Okay, so then let's get to your problems with Grace, because a lot of people have said that it sounds like victim.
Can I finish my point first, Boogie?
Yes, go ahead.
The yin and the yang. The whole thing is you're joining a show about lolcows, and you're going to deal with things you're going to deal with lolcows, and lolcows are people that are generally there because they've said or done things that are below the norm for society, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Wings' ability to be self-aware is mind-boggling.
I had to talk with Cyrex 8 hours to try to get him on the show.
Oh,
I'm not a huge fan of Cyrex, not a huge fan of what he's done because he's obviously a pedophile because he's played into that kind of stuff. But you're going here to try to entertain people. At the end of the day, we're a consumer product.
This is the type of people she's begging to be associated with, by the way, guys. This is like, oh my God. It's like you said, I'd rather fucking work at Kmart. At least I can sleep well at night and I'll have my respect.
And the product that we make has to be consumed by people.
You're begging to be on a show where you're jokes.
And that's what people want to see. They want to see people that have lives that are different than their own, that they can get away from and point and laugh at.
All right, Sarah, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. And like to be against working with Grace just because she's had this like really shady thing with her father is like you could easily use your platform and make money to be against that. You don't have to agree with anything she says.
That's where there's a difference. So I fully agree about the lolcow thing, 100%. Completely. I get that that's what the show is about. But there's a difference between lolcow and criminal, lolcow and predator. I can't speak about Cyrax. I don't know about him.
And he's definitely a predator, yeah.
So
we have him on the show.
To that. If he was a predator and I had to choose between this opportunity and I had to have him on the show, and if he is a predator, I would say no to that too.
Oh my God. Hang on a second, guys. I think I'm feeling something here. Becky, I'm gonna tell you a story about who you are. It's not about what you say. It's about them boobies. So shut the fuck up. Becky, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, please, and just pull down your shirt. People will have more respect for you if you show your butthole on OnlyFans. So shut the fuck up, Keem ain't gonna give you money. Cause he's giving it to Grace, who pulled down her shirt and smoked cigarettes, did weird things with her dad. And that's sad, but that's the kind of show Keem runs. You better run and show your butthole on OnlyFans. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you gotta sing it to them to get the message through. You know what I'm saying?
Because every time I'm bringing money and audience towards her. And obviously, I'm not the only one. It's everyone who participates. But every time we're doing that, we are creating more victims. Let me reiterate for a moment. This is literally the biggest opportunity that I've wanted most in my entire life.
Oh, my God. Stop making me do this, Becky. Becky's really fucking sad that all you've ever wanted was to be on a show about dumb people. It's really sad that all you ever wanted was to suck Keemstar off. It's really fucking sad. It's really fucking sad. Maybe you should have fucked your dad. Becky, I suggest you get higher aspirations. Oh my God, dude. It's like, grow the fuck up, people. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think I would ever consider walking away unless it was this serious?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I think you're taking it very serious. But
take it too
let me
seriously.
offer you this, okay? I
See you,
trust
Carla.
Keem got into my life, and he outed me for everything I've ever done. Same thing with Jordy, outed me for everything Jordy's ever done. Same with Tommy. If he works with Grace and Grace turns out to be an abusive pedophile, whatever,
Lynx is here.
he's going to out her and destroy her.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure Grace is the last person who smokes a real cigarette that alone makes her better than Becky. Yeah. Well, I used to smoke cigarettes, and trust me, I work with people who smoke a lot, and it sucks, dude. It sucks to be around. The people underneath me smoke so much, and it comes up into my apartment, and I have to constantly message them and be like, can you guys please stop smoking cigarettes? Like, I have a kid, you know, shit like that. It's like, stop. Luckily, she's not here tonight, though. That's why I'm able to stream so late. She's with her mom.
Did either of you
Trust
ever
the process.
Did either of you ever lead women back home to your father who then raped or assaulted them? Because if not, it's not the same comparison.
Again, if you do have like,
we didn't get to that part of the show yesterday.
Yeah. If you have genuine proof of that, provide that to authorities. Provide it to authorities, not us.
Yeah. Okay, Boogie's actually making sense here. Don't give it to fucking Keemstar because he's going to turn into content. Give it to police.
And it was on the show yesterday, and if Keem had actually moderated me like I asked him to, I said, I have this shitty mic on this shitty iPad. If Grace raises her voice at all, I literally can't be heard. I watch back the streams, because I actually put a lot of effort into this shit.
Oh, here comes Grace.
Watch back the streams, read what people are saying, and try to listen and watch with an objective point of view.
Okay, we probably shouldn't bring Grace in right now.
No,
I'm not bringing him in. It's somebody else. So.
She called me a criminal. I can't be here.
No, you can't. No.
Look. Grace plays up the sexy farm girl thing. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to get content. She knows how to get viewers. Becky does not.
I just don't want it to be. And listen. I don't want us to evolve into a screaming match.
Yes, we do. Wings is exactly what we want.
All right, listen. Hey, listen. I had to do this once already today. We're using our adult inside voices.
Oh, shut the hell up, Boogie. Boogie, you scream more than anybody else. You fucking liar. You're such a. Oh my God, no, guys. I don't mean to keep doing this, but they keep giving me no fucking choice. Boogie needs to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Boogie, you're a fucking hypocrite. You lie about everything. So shut the fuck up, Boogie, please. You said your parents touched you in inappropriate ways, and that's gay. You said you're Tippy the clown cause you made fun of yourself for getting touched by your parents, and now you're asking people to stop talking in your 6-inch voices, but you know that you are dumb and make bad choices. So Boogie, please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, I'm singing to you, please shut the fuck up. You scream more than a monkey who's getting his butt kicked by a I don't know, fucking gorilla or some shit like that. I don't know, something funny like that. Just think it was super funny, okay? That's the important thing here. Grace is a pro at being slutty woman. She knows exactly what she's doing, and Becky's jealous. Yes, Grace knows exactly how to thirst trap. That's the best way. She's a pro thirst trapper. Lynx, that's why I said Lynx is like got that wifey quality. Grace is the one who's the home wrecker.
That's right. Run away, bitch! Run a fucking way!
Screen time with
Literally, go fuck
you. I mean, I had an opportunity to sit down with somebody I knew was a pedophile and his
What's up, E-Shift?
And
so we're watching lolcowqueens. It's like, so they were fighting yesterday or 2 days ago about who was going to get eliminated from the show. It ended up eliminating this woman, Becky, who was pretty much insufferable. She came back on to beg for a job. And then the other host who got the job came on and kind of just started making fun of her. So we're kind of just watching that and singing about it occasionally.
I fucking went there and I screamed at him for an hour, right?
Why the hell should she have a platform on here?
Why would you leave if you have the opportunity to scream at
You called me a criminal and a predator. Who the fuck did I commit a crime against? Who the fuck did I predate on? The only person here who's been a predator
I had another
was
point
her
I wanted
for
to make
dating
before
on
this
RTU
happened.
and wrecking his fucking wife's marriage.
Grace, let Wings talk.
I didn't move him in, so just so you know.
Well, I was going to talk to Becky about it because, we didn't.
Yeah, if Becky can't even go and be on this show with these two, how the fuck is she going to be on the show for reals? Like, she can't even deal with them talking to her for a second, and then she runs away. How does she expect to be on the show? Do you think that Keem's going to be okay with her running and ending the stream every time that these girls give her a hard time, which is going to happen a lot?
Get to the point where she was saying that you.
Boogie is a lolcow queen. Look at him.
Led women home for your father to have sex with her. So I know nothing about that. That's hearsay, as far as I know. But
she's welcome to come back on and make her case, but I'm not gonna sit here and let somebody call me a criminal and a predator without me being here.
Michael, we had one quick question.
Oh shit! What the hell just happened? Albert, Dan, Becky, and 6 others are currently in voice. This is some real quality shit here. There's some real quality stuff you got going on this stream. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to get back.
Fuck you, Becky. Go fuck yourself. You're a
Oh my God. We missed so much.
fucking
Keem had to come in and be like, you guys aren't even fucking live.
conniving cunt. And I swear to God, I had your
God.
fucking back yesterday. I did. I was willing to give
You
up my
told me if
fucking
I was-
opportunity
no,
for
I'm not
you. No, go fuck yourself. I just gave you a chance to speak. So if you don't shut the fuck up, I swear to God, I'll find out where you live. Shut the fuck up, bitch!
Oh my God. Okay. Maybe Lynx isn't wifey material. I will find where you live. No, you won't, Lynx. Stop.
Fucking job, Keem. Can you moderate a
Yeah,
stream?
why is it? First of all, Becky, why is she not allowed to speak? Why are you interrupting her?
I came here to talk to
Yeah,
you.
Lynx ex-wife
I'm
now.
happy
Cry about it some more.
Okay, now I'm starting to understand why Lynx is on this show.
You can't do that. I will leave, and that's perfectly
Good. Leave, bitch. Nobody wants you here, you fake ass fucking cunt.
Oh my God.
do that?
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Can you eat a salad? I don't
Oh
think
my-
you can.
Okay.
So
Okay.
shut the fuck up and let me
Okay,
speak.
okay,
Yeah,
Lynx.
good to
Getting
know
personal.
you
It's getting personal.
You were the first one to turn around and put the knives in my back.
Says the one.
I think listening to a room of low-cal girls would give me a migraine, but they'll do a better job than the boys. Well, I think the whole point is to get them on and have them screaming at each other. I think it's just a way of screaming each other. Janie's coming with you.
Lynx, drop out for a second. Becky, I'm
Yeah.
going to let you say your
Fine.
piece, but they got to be able to talk too. They got to be able to respond.
But that's
And-
not why I came here. Because
So, Mike,
I didn't come here to be
address is
questioned.
three
I came
things
here
with
to
you. It's
yell
just
at
three
them.
things I want to clear up.
Look, I'm the one who brought Mike in. I know Mike is a busy man. He's got a family to take care of. I want to ask him one question, and then Mike, you're free to go if you like, or you can sit in.
I want to stick around a little bit.
So Becky has claimed that she negotiated money from Keem, and Keem agreed. Is that what your claim was? Make your claim. I might.
This is nothing but reality TV playing out in front of us live on a stream. That's all this is. And Keem knows it. That's why Keem's directing it. And that's why Keem makes money. He knows that. He has, and the only reason he even can do this is because he has the money to pay these people to do this. If I had the money to pay this, you best believe I'd be finding these fucking people too. But we don't have that kind of money around here, so we got to just talk about it instead. I came here to beg. I didn't come here to get questioned. I came here to beg, to be on stream with people who can't even get questioned by.
You don't want to misrepresent.
Yeah, we can pretend, Soul. You're right.
Do you remember when we were all in our first chat about like deciding if we were going to do this show? Do you remember me mentioning that I have cash flow issues?
Oh my God.
And I said,
Here we
is
go
it
again.
possible
Keem,
for
look,
us to be friends?
immediately you could tell he's checking his phone. He does not want to be questioned about money. Keem, don't you know that I need money? Don't you know that the only thing that I ever cared about in this whole entire world was getting money? That's why I had sugar daddies. That's why I bragged about all the sugar daddies I have. But I need to live a high quality life.
Did money.
It blows my mind how terrible people are with money. It really does. It blows my mind how shitty people are with money, and then everybody complains. Like everybody's broke. Everybody wants more money, bitch. You're not making a case. Well, you want people to give you money. That's what you want. That's what you're asking here. That's what you're here for, right? You want to beg people to give you donations, right? That's all it is. He's rolling his eyes. Yeah, he's already over this, babies.
If we end up running into issues and need it, I said I can't imagine it would be more than $1,000, but let's say that is a limit. If we need it, can you front it to us and then take it out of our first paycheck? And then Keem responded.
You didn't even get
he was,
hired
like,
yet,
kinda
bitch. You didn't even get hired yet. What are you getting paid? You didn't even get the job yet.
looking down on his phone like this, and then he like looked up and he was like, yeah, sure, we can do that. I know this is going to make money, so whatever.
Okay, so
that does sound like something Keemstar would say, though.
Two conversations, and I feel like we're merging two here because I remember the second conversation you mentioned 1,000. I feel like the first time dollar amounts weren't mentioned. I thought Keem was when Keem says yes, I thought he was referring to like future shows. Like, yeah, we'll be making money, so that stuff won't be a problem. The second time we mentioned money, but then Keem was like, let me call Mike privately and let's talk.
To be fair, she never said $1,000. All right. I said, this is what I said. All right. And this was not directed to Becky. This was directed more to Lynx because Lynx wears sweatshirts every day. As you just saw, she wears sweatshirts. Right. And I said, look, you're going to have to dress up like nice, like you're the, I think I said like, you're the emo Gen Z,
No, he was like, Lynx, You see what Grace is doing? Can I get you to be any little? Can I get you to be a little more sluttier? Can you be a little more hoish? We really need to get these ratings in.
Hot chick or whatever on the show. Like you can't wear hoodies.
Yeah,
right?
so I don't think she has any to show though.
You're on a show, guys. You need to dress up. It was more to Lynx, right? She responds something along the lines like, "Hey, is it okay if we get some money for some wardrobe?" Right? I remember you asking that question. I'm like, I don't know, but the show is going to make a lot of money. I'll get back to you on that. That's how I left that.
Yeah, show
right?
some boob links.
Then
learn from Grace. Grace got this shit down.
We get this call.
Just stay away from your daddy.
Show asking for $1,000. Where the hell is $1,000 coming? And then you also made an allegation that we were going to withhold your money. And I go, no, we're not. Remember this, Mike? She said we were going to withhold her money. I'm like, no, we're not. First of all, if the show runs in December, the first time you would get a paycheck would be February 1st. And that's not us. That is not, let me finish. That was not us withholding your money. That's how you get paid from YouTube, right? So
yeah, you get once a month.
You
only get paid out once a month by YouTube. So if you have a shitty month, you're fucked.
The stuff you just kept asking. You kept asking for more and more and more. How much more do I got to do? How much more do I got to do? How much more do I got to do? I gave you a platform. You bring nothing to the show. You're not bringing an audience with you. You're not bringing an audience with you, right?
I do have an audience, but Keem, can I please just say something really quick, and then I swear you can.
Telling you, dude, show your butthole. You'll be fine.
Mute me. You can mute me, so I can't talk, and I'm totally fine with that. I have never come asking for extra. I'm only asking for what we already agreed to.
Oh
now,
God.
if there's
this is like Tommy C all over
Mike
again.
Is correct when he's saying I might be.
Except Tommy C actually had a point.
Conversations with $1,000. Maybe I mentioned that after. That's possible. It could be possible. I thought I said that and I didn't.
Yep.
But I did ask if there were cash flow issues, and I mostly
yeah, she already got kicked off.
But it applies to me too.
Oh, Boogie
if
eating
there are
popcorn.
cash flow issues, is it possible for you to front that for us? And also not because I'm greedy, but because if I didn't have that, I know I might not be able to commit to the show.
But Becky, you manipulate every little thing, right?
Yeah, money.
Instead of just saying like, I'm broke right now. You're like, if there are cash flow issues, there is no cash flow issue. There's nothing. There's nothing owed to you. There's nothing owed to you. There's no hold on any cash going to you. You're using an incorrect term, just like earlier.
If you really listen to Keem, he gives you so much advice on how to be successful on YouTube. And it's not, he doesn't tell you directly, but if you listen to the words, he pretty much gives you the guideline on how to earn respect on YouTube, how to be successful on YouTube. And it's not begging, right? Definitely not begging. It's about just showing up and doing your damn thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. Yeah, what does it matter? She didn't get it. I know. Well, that's the thing is I think that she's kind of letting the curtain slip a little bit here and kind of showing that she is going to be on the show. And it's going to be 4 of them. Because it'd be stupid for Keemstar to break it up now. Everybody wants to see these 4 women fight every day.
When you try to tell everyone that you were negotiating with Keemstar. There is no negotiations. I offered you the spot and you said, exactly, you asked. I offered you the spot and you said yes immediately because you need the spot. Be grateful.
Yes.
There is no negotiation and there is no cash flow. You just want money now because you're broke.
Exactly. Put in your time. Live horribly for a little while. It might humble you a little bit. It might actually teach you a little bit about, like, you know, saving fucking money so you're not in these positions to begin with.
Like, can we use correct terms?
Can I explain? There's cash flow on my end. I have to pay for upgraded internet.
Yeah, exactly, Juice.
A desk chair.
That is it. YouTube is 100% degenerate business, and Keem mastered it, especially in the drama space. The more ridiculous you are, the more retarded you act, the more people are going to come watch you. Until you start doing, like, you can have all the base takes in the world, but if you're not acting out or acting crazy, you're going to stay pretty minimal. Either that or you got to be really good at finding information that nobody else knows. That's another thing I think helps a lot, too, is breaking news on shit. Well, hell, our votes didn't count. Yeah, it apparently doesn't seem that way, baby.
This and that. And while that's not your problem, if I only have $1,000 or whatever, right now it's less than that to my name.
She's naming
I know
things
I
she
can't
doesn't have to
afford
buy.
all that. So isn't it the responsible thing for me to tell you that I...
Can I get a wardrobe on the show that I got kicked off for yesterday, please? That's why I think this is all bullshit. Like, and Keem gets mad when people say it's fake. Like, maybe the arguments here are real, but the firing and not letting her on seems to be fake. If she's complaining about not getting a fronted a paycheck on a show that she was supposedly kicked off of, what am I missing here? I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think they sent all of the girls new computers and stuff for streaming. I mean, she did mention something about computers and stuff earlier. Yeah, because you need it to be able to stream. You know, you can't do everything on your cell phone. I mean, you could, but it's going to sound like shit. And Keem knows the importance of like production quality. Why do you think I always flip the hell out when my shit's not working, right? I continue to stream because I have so much kinks to work out. The more that I stream, the more I can iron out these kinks. So I don't know if you guys picked this up, but right now everything seems to be working fine. If I were to bring someone on Discord right now, it would work fine. You want to know why that happened? Look, just proof of concept. Look, if I play the air horn, which is where somebody's voice would be, it sounds fine. And you want to know why that happened? Because I realized that wasn't working great. And I wanted to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I had Jay Sauce come on, who had this great explanation about something we were talking about on stream, but you couldn't hear it because it didn't come through correctly. But now I have all this shit ironed out. And why did that happen? Because I relentlessly continue to try to improve the production quality of this stream. Why do I do that? Even though I don't have a ton of viewers right now? Because if people come in later and they want to be a part of it, or I bring someone on again and I do an interview or something and they can't hear them, they're not going to come back because they know that the stream's just going to be straight up like a mess. It's going to be a mess. Review Tech USA tonight was talking about this $1,000 mess is because that's what Becky spends on clothes every month, unsure of the validity, but seems legit listening to her. Listen, Juice, I'm going to be honest with you. All right. I'm engaged to a woman and I'll be flat out. The amount of money this woman spends on clothes would blow your damn mind. In fact, we get in fights about it all the time because we need pay rent and bills and shit like that. And we don't have money for that kind of stuff. So I could believe it. Because people go out and they buy material items to make themselves feel good, right? That's the whole point of being addicted to shopping is you buy material items to make yourself feel good about your new items. But the problem is those new items, that feeling good about the new items wears off so fast that you need to go out and buy more items because you don't feel so good about those previous items. Now you want to feel good about it again. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. It seems pretty evident that that's like the case here.
Have that problem up front, and that if we wouldn't be able to handle that, I can't promise.
If I was in your position, I'd be like, dude, this is such an amazing opportunity. They're hooking me up with all this equipment. I'm getting.
I was married. My ex-wife was a monster with the cash. Yes,
I will not annoy
you know then, Juice.
Or Mike or anyone else about a loan. Maybe I'll go call friends and family, which it sounds like you have none. Because why was it always our responsibility?
I meant why EG has nice equipment, not clothes. Yeah, if you guys notice, I wear the same shit on every stream because I don't buy clothes. I haven't bought a new pair of new shoes for 2 years. My work, luckily though, my day job gives me a boot voucher every year for a new pair of boots, which I actually need to go do. It's around Christmas time. And then I just wear those boots for the year. And then I get a new pair and I'll wear them. But I also keep the old boots in case anything happens to the new boots. Get her gift certificate for Goodwill. Exactly. E-Shift, just get her a gift certificate for Goodwill. You'll be fine.
Responsibility to do all this extra stuff.
We lost the camera.
Great
because
opportunity.
I'm coming here for your show. You are my employer.
No one. If I fucking hired anybody, and this,
I guess this camera goes to sleep after a while.
Asking me for all this crazy shit.
Case in point, like I have a new camera. It goes to sleep apparently after it's not being used for a couple hours. That's probably a mech, which is fine. It's fine because, you know, it's an expensive camera, so I'd prefer it to not be on if I forget to turn it off. But I'll just have to go into the settings and figure out why that happens. But, you know, EG's webcam utility. Yes. But luckily, I came right back, right? It came right back. But this is good. Now I know after 2 hours, it shuts off. So I have to go into the settings and figure out how to make sure that doesn't happen again. You learn as you go, guys. You learn as you go. You don't beg for someone to come in and fix it all for you. You figure it out yourself.
Be like, oh my God, I'm working with Keemstar. They wouldn't, dude. Grace is not treating me like this. Tina is not treating me like this. Fucking Lynx is not treating me like this. Like no one is treating me. Everyone else, Becky, has respect for me. And what?
Okay, but apparently, her getting kicked off the show means nothing, Keemstar. Right? That's essentially what this conversation is. It means nothing. So we watched that whole thing of her getting kicked off the show, got excited about her getting kicked off the show, and now you're telling us that she's not kicked off the show. In fact, she's on the show, and she's on. So why should we even care? Why should we even care about this? Aside from like the petty drama, the overarching narrative is that like nothing you say on the show matters in the end. You know? I have a pretty decent modem streaming shit. The only thing I wish I had better was a mic. I want the SM7P, used the Shure mics when I was in bands and toured, some of the best. Yeah, that's actually what I have. Shure is pretty quality. You know what's funny too, Juice? A lot of people use those SM78s that we used when we would sing on stage and stuff, and they sound pretty damn good. They're like $100. This thing is like $400, but like those are like $100. And I have other backup mics that I think sound just as good as this one that I've messed with using. But everybody seems to use these, and you know you can't deny the quality of it. It just sounds so peach. And if you want that professional sound, you know you go with an SM7B. I think it's the most popular selling mic at the moment, to be honest with you, because Joe Rogan popularized it.
I have done, all right? Everyone else knows that this is a great opportunity and will not annoy me with shit like this, all right? You got me confused.
You got word. I didn't do it.
You got me confused with a sugar daddy. I am not a sugar daddy. You have me confused.
Possibly could be. You have no idea how grateful I am, but you have taken back your word 3 times. Do you want to fix it or just create content? Here's your fucking content, Keem. Do you actually care about the business relationship?
No, he doesn't, because he knows that there's 5, 10, 20, 50 other people that would love to fill your shoes. That's the one thing you don't get, Becky. You are holding yourself at a value and a level that you just simply do not live at. There are so many people who would jump at the chance to be on this show. He knows he can replace you like that. I don't understand what you're talking about. Yeah, they're not. Are they married? No, they're not. But he said I'm not a sugar daddy. And it makes sense, too, because that's exactly what a girl would ask of her sugar daddy. Oh, honey, I'm a little tight on money this month. Can you help me out big time? I could really use it. I need to get myself some new clothes. Wouldn't you like to see me in some new clothes? No, we ain't fucking, bitch.
Or just the content. This isn't acting. I'm acting like this because this means that much to me.
To be very fair, there are almost no employers in the world that'll give you $3,000 worth of equipment, and then when you ask for more, get more.
There you go. Confirming Blue Jays thing right there. They gave you $3,000 of equipment. That's a lot of good PC equipment. $3,000 will get you far in streaming, you know? It's pretty ridiculous that she's this upset.
No, okay. Listen.
Yeah, she is entitled.
2 minutes, whatever. I'm going to outline the 3 things
that
I
at the
feel
boss.
wrong. And you could say if you think I'm malicious or if it's a miscommunication.
I'm just clearing that McDonald's, if you go asking for $1,000 advance before you get hired, they're going to laugh at you. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, they will. 100%. If I tried asking my job for a $3,000 advance, they'd be like, we don't do that here. Tommy C has been the biggest. Tommy C has been his biggest. He's been in a while since he departed from Keem. She could do the same, but Tommy is actually not a moron like Becky is. Now, Tommy's very base. Tommy's a very smart guy, for sure. $3,000 equipment is more than I paid for my new setup. Yeah, $3,000 is a lot of money. That's more than what my first computer is worth. It's probably worth more now because I upgraded it. But yeah, that's more than enough to get you a nice gaming PC to stream on. And a lot of people say the gaming PCs are meant for gaming, but you get that power because you need it for streaming and for editing too. Let's be real about it.
Not producing a whole show in front of thousands of people, and that's not to undermine the opportunity. I know what an opportunity
Boogie,
is.
let her get her points out.
Okay.
The stipend at first. I'm not trying to say the word negotiate as semantics or power play. Ask whatever words you want, but we did discuss it. Now, if I misunderstood what you said back, that's possible. The way you said how you felt about it and what I heard, that's possible.
Yeah, they are, Soul.
Where that was a misunderstanding.
We've come a long way from the plain gray computers that we grew up with, right? Now they look like fun boxes.
The second thing is you said originally. What, you want to say something?
No, I remember what was said now. Mike, do you remember this? Now I remember saying, I don't know, maybe that's possible. You got to understand, me and Mike are already dumping like thousands into this in equipment. That's what I said. I remember that. Mike,
Yeah, they
do. You remember that?
Good baby's mom.
Yes, and that ties into the next
So
thing.
when you so wait, this is how the conversation really. I fucking remember now. Hold on. You asked for the money for clothes and wardrobe. You wanted to be fronted it, and I said, I don't know. Maybe you got to understand. We're dumping like thousands of dollars into equipment.
Yeah.
That is how the conversation went.
And you're playing, and you got to remember, like, he's got 4 people to send this equipment to, and I don't know where. What's her face is going to set it up in her trailer, but I guess she's going to have to figure it out. Grace, I don't know where Grace is going to find room to set up the shit in her trailer.
That was part of it. Absolutely.
And you mischaracterized this whole entire.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, because listen to I didn't mischaracterize that for a stipend. I asked.
Yeah, just go through your freaking first couple, your first month and a half with the same shit you have. What do you like? This is making me mad. She's been given an opportunity to get a audience put in front of her, right? And then all she has to do is show up and do content. That's it. And she's finding a way to make this not enough for her. She's finding a way to make this not enough for her. This is like Jake Weddle all over again. People don't realize when they're handed gifts in life. When you're handed opportunities like this on a silver platter, and then you're finding everything wrong with it.
Could we be fronted it? And you said that you're fronting all this money. You told us the dollar amount. And
So
yes,
I
you
never
are.
agreed, right?
No, the way I remember it, what I said exactly is that you were looking down at your phone and you said, yeah, that's fine. I know we're going to be making money with this. Now, whether I misheard it or if you didn't say it properly or if it's just a misunderstanding, I don't know. But I'm telling you that that's what I heard.
It took me.
Just wear the vine.
But now I remember exactly my response.
There's men out there who are
me and Mike are dumping $1,000 in this equipment. You got to understand that. I remember that. I remember saying that in response to the clothes.
Can I ask something with that? Because that leads to my second point. If you're dumping in thousands of dollars equipment, then why are you asking for us to pay it back?
Yeah, BBWs.
What? No,
Big,
you're not.
beautiful women.
You're not paying it back.
So
The show.
I'll explain. in
Wait,
case
no,
it's
you don't need to.
misunderstanding.
You don't need to explain it. I'll explain it. You are not paying it back. The show is paying it back.
So Grace would wear that vine in a second. That's the best thing about being young and in your 20s. You could eat whatever you want and you still look good.
When there's expenses for this show, lolcowlive, the show pays it back. Boogie, can you explain?
Grace would look fine.
If I have to spend money to travel, at the end of the month, I hand over my receipts to Keem. Keem then takes the show's income, spreads it evenly, including the expenses I had, that Jordy had, that Keem had, and that as either deducted from your paycheck or added to your paycheck, depending on your expenses. That's how that works.
E.G. Hi, I've been at my job for 38 years now, since I was 18. I am now 54 years old. That's awesome. Damn it. I don't know why this thing keeps shutting off. I wonder if I have it. I might have the settings set too high because it does overheat. So I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. I just go back to my other camera. My other camera does fine streaming, so and it never shuts off on me. Grace would do whatever for content. That's insane. Yeah, Grace. I'm surprised she don't have an OF by now. To be honest with you, she might. For all I know, she might. Yeah,
That's
Kim
correct,
knows.
but
Kim
if
knows
it's
work's
being deducted
important.
from my-
That's awesome though, Kim. Dedicating that long to your job, and hopefully you get to retire soon.
My paycheck, I'm not being given thousands of
but
dollars
it's-
equipment.
but
That would
it's-
be a gift.
But that's not true because it's also being deducted from my paycheck and Mike's paycheck. Do you understand?
Exactly,
like the show
right?
I
pays
did
for
not
it.
understand that. If that's the case, that's the misunderstanding.
Well,
there.
where's the Harvard
We
degree?
split the
Where's
cost evenly on our
Where's
show.
the Harvard?
Yeah, it's got to be overheating. That's the only thing I can think of. Hang on, I got to fix the settings on this thing real quick. Oh yeah, I can feel it. It's hot to the touch. Yeah, and there's a heat sensor going off. So that must be why this is happening here. I think I can figure this out though. Sorry about that, guys. New camera, and it did warn me that it could get hot. Not available during shooting mode. Why is this not letting me change the thing? I'm only on full HD. That's weird. Let's see if it comes back. It is really hot, though. It is hot. It doesn't seem like it wants to come back on. All right, we'll just have to do the rest of this stream without the camera going. I'll have to just go back to the other camera. This thing is like a serious like it's meant for. I bought it for shooting film, not for streaming with. So that's why it's probably acting up. It's not meant to be on for this long. But we'll just do the rest of the stream with this, and then we'll go back to. I'll go back to the other camera in the next stream. At least this is why I try it out, though. I try it out so I can learn these things about these cameras. This was the camera I bought for like when I'm doing videos and stuff. It's not meant to be on for this long.
Harvard business degree. I'm saying the show is paying for it, meaning all parties, right? It would come out before.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Put a fan on it.
Profit, right?
Plus, Miss Lately keeps coming out and turning the heat on, so I'm sure it's getting hot from that too.
And then, like, of the gross, excuse me, and then the profit would get your normal split. Where's the business degree? Where's the Harvard business degree? You don't understand what that means? The show pays for it?
People with business degrees put things in writing specifically so that things like this don't happen. That's where my degree is. But so that's where that miscommunication was there. Third, and this is the biggest one, it was not. The third one is you clawed back the entire opportunity, which that's fine. You're fair to do that. And that's after what happened last night. But don't say that it's Grace's spot and I could have her spot back after she leaves.
We'll see how long it stays on
my
this time.
contract, and without speaking with us, our cut got changed.
I didn't say that. The fans said that. Now,
and that's fine.
So are these
but
all
you
the
allowed
things?
them to do that. You're the one I have the agreement with, not them. Don't throw the blame on the fans.
Okay, but here's the problem. The reason why we got rid of someone.
Did Becky just say that she had a degree? Hang on, let's go back. Yeah, I was messing with the camera, so I think I missed it. Let's see here.
She leaves. It was my spot, my contract, and without speaking with us, our cut got changed.
I didn't say that. The fans said that. Now,
and that's fine.
So are these?
I must have missed it.
But you allowed them to do that. You're the one I have the agreement with, not them. Don't throw the blame on the fans.
Okay, but here's the problem. The reason why we got rid of someone is because you had an issue with 4, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yes,
she said she wouldn't be on. She said she wouldn't be on the show with Grace. So he's like, okay, well, I'll just keep Grace then. Yeah, that's another thing I find crazy. Becky has a master's degree from Harvard or something in business, and she wants to be in this retard show. Like, how bad does your life get? Yeah, because everybody wants that fame, right? Everybody wants that notoriety. It's all comes down to nowadays. It's like I keep saying this. The internet right now is the gold rush. It's the modern day gold rush. Everybody's running to the internet to try and find fame, and it's hard to do. And you got to really do some dumb shit, put yourself in some bad situations to find that fame.
Why?
Okay.
But that's not, but I had agreed with that after.
So hold on, Becky. Becky, let me.
I'm just done with this camera for now.
Let me finish, Becky. You had a problem with 4 hosts, right? You went into a scenario where you had Lynx as an ally and Tina as an ally because Tina doesn't like Grace either, right? And so you were happy to go in and vote someone off the island.
Why?
We'll do it live.
Because you were very confident. You were very confident that you would keep your job. That's why you were.
No, I wasn't. I was willing to lose my job over this. No, there's a difference.
I was willing to lose my job over this. Why not try to keep both?
Explain why. Because from my perspective, you had already changed 2 things on me.
If you got a degree from Harvard and that's not enough to live off of, you're really fucking up your life.
That were different than what I felt we agreed to. So then when the third thing comes around, I'm like, I better address this now because before I know it, I'm going to be getting yelled at for free on the docket team. So I had to put a stop to this and communicate.
Yeah, I think what happened, E-Shift, is after COVID, all these new streamers came out from being stuck inside, and they started making a lot of money. So then a lot of people saw how much money people were making from it, and now they're all running to try to create content too. So I'm pretty sure it's Harvard, but I know it's definitely a master's degree in business. Yeah, so she should know then. She should know better.
About it.
We'll watch a little more of this, and then we'll wrap this up.
If that was the first time something had happened, I probably would.
Because it's just getting repetitive at this point.
Are these all the concerns you have with me that you want to clear up? Because I have my own concerns where I know I'm wrong.
I think that's it, but just give me 1 second and I'll tell you.
Okay, well, let me just talk about
true.
Fine, yeah.
Okay, let me talk for a minute, uninterrupted, please, where I went wrong and how I've been completely wrong in this scenario.
Bringing her on, I hope.
And there's only one major thing that I got wrong.
And that's trying to hire you.
And that was that Review Tech USA was right.
Yeah, Keem.
That's it.
Let's go. I knew he was going to say that.
I had myself muted so I wouldn't be tempted to interrupt. Okay. If you feel that way, that's fine.
Review Tech USA W. Rare Review Tech USA W. Look, Boogie's over there sneaking candy.
I don't know what you want to do here. This was the opportunity of a lifetime for me. Would have never given it up easily. When we talked about things after with that 4-way split and we talked about it more, and I had told you, I said,
oh my God, I can't anymore. I can't anymore with her. She's just repeating the same shit over and over again. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for hanging out. I think that's where we're going to wrap up the stream tonight because I honestly, I don't know what more I can listen to her say. She's just saying the same shit over and over again, and I think leaving it off with Keem saying Review Tech USA was right, I think that's a perfect spot to end because apparently he was. What did Review Tech USA say? He was saying she was a lying bitch, basically, and it seems that way, and she was crazy and all this other shit, so... I think that's a good spot to leave it off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this random late stream that we did. Don't forget, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes randomly in between. But there's not really a time span for that. So to you guys who were hanging out with me late tonight, I really, really appreciate that. And, I'll see you guys probably on Tuesday. Hopefully I'm gonna try to see if I can set up either Raymundo or maybe get Beckett on. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun show. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you, Juice, for stopping by. Hope to see you again in the stream again, man. Anyway, EG Lately out. Peace.